WRC Generations is out. Let's go and try it out quickly.
Oh, listen to the sound though, huh? This time they did make adjustments to the sound for real.
30.
And we're off. First stage on WRC Generations, the last WRC game developed by Kiloton. I'm very mixed feelings about that, you know. I really want to see what Codemasters can do, but I am genuinely going to miss Kiloton. The stage design, a lot of things about this game, you know. I was invested into the Kiloton era of the WRC games, but I think now that they will have the freedom of time to do even more, they will do an amazing job. As you can see, the wheel is actually turning around this time in this game, so they really did try to fix many of the small issues. Like a lot of people were complaining about, why is the wheel only moving like 5 degrees in the previous games. This time around, you see, it's really like moving around. And I wanted to show you that, and there's actually a setting which says how much do you want the wheel to move. And yeah, I'm like enjoying it. Listen to the sound of the car. Is really impressed with how much they've improved it.
Caution, left 2, tighten 30, right 2, small cut, narrows into left 2, rock in.
Oh, I ran wide there. I never actually showed you guys real life footage of the Acropolis rally. I went to 2 stages this season. On the final day, on Sunday, I finally made it. I was out of YouTube, that's why I didn't post anything, but I might actually post, you know. It was an absolutely amazing experience. These cars are absolute monsters, and I think you can actually understand it even by playing this game. One thing I've noticed, because I've played the game a little bit on my free time the day before, is that these cars feel heavier, which they are, but at the same time they feel like they have more power. You can see that bar on the right, the blue bar on the speedometer, is actually the hybrid system. This thing kicks in badly on the acceleration. Like, it's insane how much power this thing gives. One other thing I've noticed is the handbrake is a little bit handful. It's a bit of a handful, I would say. Like, I haven't really got used into it. There's more into like power steering this in this year's game. They said they've changed the physics a little bit. Like when I use the handbrake, there's a lot of loss of traction, which doesn't make it easy to navigate through the corners with the handbrake, which is not bad. Like, it's just a whole, not a whole new, it's a bit of a different driving style that we have to get used to. But I'm all down for that, you know. It wouldn't be fun, I would say, if it was the same, like the same game. This time around, they really did change the game around. I'm driving around Greece, by the way, if you haven't copped it yet. But yeah, the game feels nice. Like this, I like the sound a lot. I might sound exaggerating or something, but I genuinely enjoy it. Like the last year game, I did enjoy the sound. And the previous games before WRC 10, it was just meh. This one, I like listening to it. Like, you don't know how little handbrake I used into this corner, for example. I'm gonna make a separate tutorials video for a few driving tips and also my settings on the game, which will hopefully help you. Somebody in the comments asked for it, so I'm gonna do it very soon. I think I found the right settings. They haven't really changed a lot since the previous game, but the driving style has changed, so I might have to remake a separate video for that. Actually, I haven't said it yet, the graphics look better. The colors are more like vivid, I would say. There's a very nice, they took a very nice direction into the graphics. I like the colors, I like the brightness of the colors, I like the contrast, and the textures seem a little bit more like better in general. Like, they took criticism very well this time around in the game. Obviously there's gonna be bugs, I know there's gonna be bugs, most likely. Like, but I just want to mention like the positives right now. Because currently, the only negative that I find is that these cars feel heavier, but I'm 100% sure that they do feel heavier. Like, it's not the Fiesta, it's the Ford Puma that we're driving right now, which is an absolute monster, to say the least. Look at this car. Isn't it beautiful? A beautiful car. I can drive third person. This has been... I genuinely feel like the third person camera in these games is a bit like weird. The movement and everything. By the way, stage is over. Gravel test is done in the game. Absolutely enjoyed it. Stage is nice. The car is beautiful. Sound is great. And the physics you need to get used into them to actually maximize the performance and your abilities from the previous game. So it takes a bit of time to get used into, but I think you will fully enjoy the gravel experience once you get into the groove of it. Now let's try some tarmac stages to see how does the car feel on tarmac. Yeah, we're not driving the Puma now. We're driving as the champion, the world champion, Kalle Rovanperä, in that beautiful Toyota Yaris. Let's see. Difference in the sounds?
4, 3, 2,
there is a
1.
difference.
We're off. 50.
Look, check out the blue bar on the acceleration. It's immense. How much power it gives.
And left 3 into right 2.
Like, you need to get used to that. Like, get used to the fact that you're gonna have a huge boost when you're accelerating. Blasters presets 1, 2, and 3. The middle one, which we're currently at, is how can I say it? Like there's a balance between power and the economy, I should say. The conservation of the battery. My English is a bit bad right now, but number 3 is like all-out power, and it doesn't really save up any battery. And number 1 is like lean mix. So let's just call it like in Formula 1, if you play the F1 games, lean, the normal one, which is 2, and rich mix, which is number 3. To be honest with you, when I was like watching the rally, the cars that sounded the best for me was the Puma. The most exciting one was the Yaris. Had like huge bunks, which I don't hear right now, so they failed a little bit. And the Hyundai was the least like exciting one.
Into left 4, tightens, medium, into
You
right
can hear the
5,
hybrid
50.
system, by the way. You can hear the battery when like it
5, 80.
takes up all the energy.
Hard brake, acute hairpin left, narrows.
I like the fact of the detail that I misclicked a button there for the handbrake. I like the fact that all the cars now have their own steering wheels. You know, these were things that just took away from the immersion of the game. Like, all the cars had the same wheels. Now we got a Toyota wheel, we have the Ford wheel, and I bet we have the Hyundai wheel as well. So, nice job, Killerton, for paying attention to the details and for listening to us, finally. One thing that I've noticed yesterday is that they fixed the wall riding, which was something they did at esports. Like, people would just ride walls on tarmac stages, and then would just be equally faster as the people that drove properly. So they fixed it. Like, if you crash into a wall, you just completely lose all the amount of speed you had, which makes it even more challenging. Even for a casual like me, who just wants to normally complete a stage. So how does tarmac feels? It feels good. Driving around San Remo, for anyone wondering. It feels good. It feels more human-like. Like, I have to say, in the previous games, I always liked the tarmac physics, but they always felt like a bit too easy. This one feels tighter. It feels a little bit more like Dirt Rally, but without all the negatives that Dirt Rally 2.0 had on tarmac. So I'm enjoying it right now. Plus, with the heavier vehicles and all that, it feels like, you see there, I had to reduce my speed a lot more and then use the handbrake in order not to collide with the wall. So I think that's I think what they've done with the physics on tarmac is an improvement. But once again, like I said on gravel, it will take time to get used into. Like, I'm still not 100% into it right now. Like, I'm with the weight of the car, with the weight moves around, with the handbrake. Like, I can't use the handbrake yet. Let's try and use it now. You see, like, that was not a good happen by me. Like, I might have to reduce a lot my speed to use the handbrake. We'll find it. We'll go through it.
Into right 5, don't cut, 100. Hairpin left, 80.
That was a good hairpin right there. But I had to reduce a lot my speed. I like the learning process. I like the fact that I'm getting into this game with something to learn. You have to be careful on the throttle as well. Due to the hybrid system, these cars tend to lose the back end a little bit easier because of how much more power we have when you exit a corner. But tarmac test is done. I purely enjoyed it yet again. Yeah, let's do a bit of snow, you know, and there's also new stages on Sweden. All the stages are brand new, so let's get into snow, see how this game feels on snow, and then we'll recap the video once and for all. The brand new stages of Sweden. I'm gonna make a separate video on Sweden because it's been something I've been asking for, I don't even know how long. Like, it must be 3 or 2 years. I've been asking, bring us new Swedish stages. Like, it's been the one location, like the whole Kiloton team. You know how much I love the stages that this development team has created. But always, whenever I got into Sweden, it was way too easy. It was like, you know, I'm gonna make a separate video on it, but obviously I'm very happy to see brand new stages around this location. Let's listen to the hind dive firstly.
1, go!
Very raw sound.
100.
Sounds a lot like the Puma.
Don't cut, into flat left.
Ooh.
Into right 6 and flat right.
Okay, okay. Oh, I feel some nice vibrations,
Caution, hard brake, square
which
right, don't cut, 250.
I wouldn't really feel on snow on the previous games. And it feels different, it feels more
short,
heavy.
Short.
Okay, I'm enjoying it so far.
Tightens.
Plus I like the houses, look at the detail now on the stages.
Into left 3, into right 5, 30. Left 5, tightens, 30. Right 4, opens, 30, and right 5, 50. Caution, square right, widens, and square left, narrows, 30.
Oh, that's, I think I know this part from WRC 2.0.
Square left, into right
So that was a bit similar right now. Might be a bit similar to WRC.
Into left 4,
Not gonna lie.
Into right 5 and left 4.
Oh, that's narrow.
Into right
Ooh,
5, short,
did you see that?
150.
WRC 2.0 does not have that, let's be honest.
Caution,
The narrowness
square right, 500.
that this team has been adding to the stages from time to time has been insane. And now there's a wide road ready to just pump up that top
Right
speed
6, long, tightens, 200.
into a long 6 Titans. Drop down into 4th gear and just push the throttle as much as you can as you power slide through the corner.
Left 6, 50.
Into another left 6. Oh god, I'm enjoying this so much.
Keep into left 6. And right 6, long, into left 6. Into right 6, 50.
Oh, we're pushing too much right now.
Left 5,
Into the limit.
over crest. Into right 6, into left 5, 30. Right 6, tightens, 100. Jump, 100.
Into a jump.
Left 5, 100.
Oh god, that was crazy.
Let's go again.
I'm so much.
Left 6, short.
This is
right
so
5,
good. I
don't
like
cut,
these stages.
Left 6,
And I love
50.
snow. The
Right
feeling
5,
on the
80.
snow is better than it was last year. It's not as easy as you may think it is. It's a lot better.
Flat left into flat right, 80. Right 5 into left 5, 30. Caution, brake, right 5, long, tightens. And flat left into flat right, 50. Right 4 over bridge, 300.
Over the bridge. Nice, nice. I'm loving it. Let's fucking
Into
go.
right 3, very narrow. Into left 3, into right 4.
Okay, didn't break that. Forget that. Oh, there's a narrow part as well. Look at that.
And right 3, don't cut.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's very technical.
And left
That's
3
what.
into right
That's
4.
what was missing from Sweden, from the snowy stages.
Left 3,
The
medium.
technical parts. We had the fast parts that were nice,
Into right 3,
but not
into
as challenging
left
as
5,
these ones.
short.
But we didn't have these technical parts, which are very
right
hard in the
4,
snow
long,
because of
tighten.
the snow banks you have on your left and your right. Plus, I like the detail on the
At left
snowy
4,
textures, like
tightens.
the
Into
parts
right 5,
just,
short.
you
Into
know,
left 3, tightens.
it's not
medium,
one
50.
equal snowbank. It's like a bit more natural, and I like that.
Left 5, narrows, into right 4. Into left 4, short, brake, into left 3. Into right 3 and left 3, tightens. Into right 4, short, into left 3, medium, tightens. Into right 2, into left 3. Into right 4, opens, long. Into right 3. And caution, right 3, keep in, through gate. And left 2, long, tightens, 30. Left 2 into right 2, narrows, opens, 100. And finish.
No words, no words. Absolutely, absolutely insane, absolutely insane, insane stage design. But we're gonna be talking about that on a different video, especially for these stages, because this looks like insane. This looks like one of the reasons you need to buy the game. Absolutely insane stage design once again in Sweden, and snow feels a lot better. Like the whole feedback and the vibration I would get was so much better this time around than any other game I've tried, any other previous WRC game I've tried on snow. So absolutely great, fully enjoyed it. So what have we lost, what have we gained from the WRC Generations game? A brand new menu, which I haven't showed you. You've got the driver car, you've got the cars, you've got your livery editor, you've got the catalog of the cars right there, with something that we've been asking for quite a while, which is the livery editor that comes with pretty much, you know, the community livery editors. Like I can press here and I can download the livery and just use it on my Lancia Delta. I've always wanted this to happen, and it finally has happened. We've asked that for the previous game because, you know, a lot of us, like me, cannot create good liveries. But now, like, I've got a friend, a subscriber to this channel, who creates amazing liveries, and I can just, you know, he can post his liveries there, and I can easily just download them. And I'm very happy that this is a feature on this game. Obviously, the liveries right now are not insanely good, but there's a lot of creative people right there. You can see. For example, Solberg 2009 livery. This looks absolutely great. There's gonna be a lot of great liveries, obviously, and yeah, I'm really enjoying the fact that we do have that right here. Generally speaking, the cars that are available are all the WRC Rally 1 cars, which are the brand new hybrid cars. You've got the Honda, you've got the Puma, which is my favorite one, and you've got the Toyota GR Rally 1. So all the Rally 1 cars on WRC2. As always, we've got the Citroen C3, the Skoda Fabia Rally 2, and obviously one thing I've noticed is that the textures of the cars in the showroom, in the stages, they look a lot better, and that needed to happen because I think the textures wise, this game was years behind the Rally 2.0. The Hyundai i20 Rally N, obviously, from Rally 2, the Ford Fiesta Rally 2, and we've got also the Volkswagen Polo GTI Rally 2. So all the Rally 2 cars, WRC3 Junior, obviously, same lineup. John Armstrong, absolutely love this guy. with the Ford Fiesta Rally 3 car. You got all the classic cars from literally last year's game with the anniversary mode, which a lot of these additions were very, very welcome. For example, here on the Super Impreza, we got Colin McRae, Richard Burns. You can choose whoever you want. You've got the Tommy Mäkinen steel car, the Sarah. The new addition on classic cars is a car that is loved by a lot of us rally fans, the Peugeot 206. You know, a car that has dominated the WRC for some time, and it's obviously my favorite drivers. Marcus Gronholm with the Peugeot 206. I do have this car as a diecast. I just can't find it here because, to be honest, it's a big mess right here, full of diecast cars. So, can I find it actually? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. The Peugeot 206 of focus camera. There it is. Peugeot 206 of Gronholm. Marcus Gronholm. I absolutely love this car. Absolutely love this car to bits. But you know, I'm so happy to have this here, and we're obviously going to be trying on a separate video. And another car they've added is the Citroën C4 WRC, another legendary car. I don't have this in my collection, and I'm a bit mad that I don't have this in my collection because obviously I was a Ford Focus fanboy back in the day, but I've always had respect for this car. Like growing up, I know the history. I know that this car literally won a lot of championships with Sebastian Loeb. But yeah, Sebastian Loeb, Daniel Elena on the Citroën C4, another separate video on this car. And also they've added the Toyota Yaris WRC and the Ford Fiesta WRC, since they were like the Drivers' Championship cars, you know, in that era of the WRC. On the bonus, we do have the Citroën C3 WRC, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, which you can get a few new liveries by buying them. I haven't got them, and I'm not sure if I will get them. You got the Volkswagen Polo GTI Rally 2 for some weird reason as a bonus, and also the Rally Star car that we used to try and compete in that competition. As for the stages, I've already told you, there's everything that you can ask for. Literally everything. It's the final game, and they've decided, you know what, we're gonna get everything that we produced here. Rally Monte Carlo, Sweden with new stages, Rally Croatia, Rally Portugal, new stages, old stages, absolutely everything. Rally of Sardinia, you already know the stages. We've got Rally Kenya, we've got Rally Estonia, Rally Finland with the new stages and the old ones. Actually, is it just the new ones? Yeah, it's just the new ones on Rally Finland. I think it could be the same situation on Rally Portugal. It might have only the new ones. Anyway, Rally Belgium, Rally Greece. One thing I've noticed is that there's not, like, I told you they removed the anniversary mode, so there's not really like you remember like the historic Greek stages where there was people like on the stages. They don't have that anymore. New Zealand is back, Spain, Japan, Argentina, Seal is back in the game, Argentina is back in the game, Germany is back in the game, Mexico is back in the game, Italy is still in the game. The big stage that I've been asking again last year for it. I think that they might have watched my 10 things I want to see on WRC 10 video, and they put them on WRC Generations. I've always been asking for the France Rally again. Obviously it's only 3 stages. In the older game it was more stages, but maybe, you know, an update, they will add more of those Corsica stages. You know, we love Tarmac on WRC games, and I've always asked for Corsica to be in the game, and it's in this game. Turkey is back, the most challenging grabber rally, and Wales is back with which was a very nice rally with the humidity and the rain, that it combined all the elements to transform this into one of the most challenging grabber rallies. You've also got like the season mode, you've got career mode, you've got quick play, we've got the challenges, which you've got a few challenges, you can do them. You know, I might actually live stream and do all of them like in one day, like a challenge, like one day to finish all the challenges. There's extreme condition man maintenance. Why not? We could do that. We could do that because, you know, then I will not have to do that in the career mode. Talking about career mode, I'm not gonna make career mode videos. I've cleared this up on my previous video, the I'm back video. I'm gonna be live streaming career mode most likely though, so make sure you stay tuned. And I'm gonna be putting very soon a Trovo link, and I'm gonna like multi-stream on Trovo and YouTube. So I'm gonna be creating my Trovo account very soon, so you can actually go and follow me there. On multiplayer, we've got leagues, which is you know, racing daily and weekly events. You've got teams where you can like create or join a team and score points for multiplayer championships and all that. You've got clubs, which was integrated into last year's game, multiplayer lobby, and co-drive, and everything apart from the multiplayer lobby is cross-platform. So you can like create a clubs league, and you can like go up against Xbox players or PS4, PS5 players, whatever you wish to go. So leagues has the solo, which is like qualification, and then you progress through it. You've got a few days to come up against the very best. And there's also the team one, which you have to join a team in order to compete in that one. And yeah, that's pretty much all about it. I think I haven't missed out on anything. Obviously, there's still the test area. There are tutorials to get used into the cars, the new hybrid system and everything, the split screen. There's the co-driver mode still, which is not cross-platform. That was a bit of a meh for me. Like, I would love to have that as a cross-platform thing. But yeah, that's all about it. Does WRC Generation need to be in your game's library? 100%. If you're a huge fan of WRC, you need to have this game in your catalog. It's got the Rally 1 hybrid cars, it's got some new stages in Sweden, it's got everything included, like Corsica and all that. The physics are improved for me, the cars have a new learning curve that you have to get used into. I think this game really deserves your attention, and I think this game can provide you with some very good enjoyment in the rally category of games. As for me, I'm going to be making more videos on this game. Obviously, I really want to make a separate video on Rally Sweden, on the new historic cars, and then we might actually as well live stream the career mode or the challenges or anything that has to do with this game. I'm really excited to play this game even more, and I'm really excited to share my experience with you guys on this game. As for now, this is gonna be it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you smash the like button if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you comment down below what were your first impressions of WRC Generations if you played the game. Make sure you join my Discord server if you want to stay in touch with me or suggest me any new video ideas or anything you want to see in the channel. And until the next video, boys, I'm gonna catch you later. Peace.